Do you think that genuine love is impossible? Accomplished by pure determination and philosophy, many individuals believe that love is a combination of luck and fate's feelings. Yet let me tell you that you could achieve the individual you choose via the fundamentals of yes. Stoicism is an old philosophy, but only aids with emotional regulation, but additionally prepares the path for constructing and preserving deep connections. Imagine a life with that particular someone, where you're not motivated by where you know anxiety or insecurity your value and confidently convey it. Without using any techniques or plans to accomplish this use, the fundamental Stoic philosophies tenet to your, we cannot control others in life, but we may only have self-control once you've mastered. You get more appealing not only by outward appearance, but by inward. In the video today, we demonstrate peace and strength. Shall examine 10 Stoic secrets that will actually win the person you. These secrets aren't easy to figure out, or short-term tactics, but significant values that assist you in transitioning from alluring and keeping connections in a long-term and prepare to open your mind in a sincere manner. With the heart as the path through these 10 Stoic secrets that will make you more the greatest version of oneself, and hence draw in the unique individual you've always desired prior to the video start as. As usual, I've got a little task for you. Watch the entire video and don't. Not a single lesson will be missed because just alter your outlook on love, but also give you additional strength and self-assurance and prepared for the partnership you. Leave a comment stating that I deserve it. To have my designated individual below to allow tell me when you're prepared to explore. Stoic philosophy's profound wisdom. First and foremost, cultivate inner tranquility. You may question how Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes individual. The relationship between discipline and love starts. People are inspired by Stoicism from within. To examine oneself and develop oneself, if you wish to draw in a certain person, knowing is the first step in integrating into your life. And cultivate inner tranquility. Imagine dealing with difficulties and tension throughout the day, but rather than allowing them to throw you off balance, you comprehend inner tranquility, that these difficulties are unchangeable. And the only thing you can do is stress. Change is your response to them through action. Thus, you concentrate on how to overcome obstacles and reduce tension when you radiate calm and steadiness. Others in your vicinity will recognize it and be lured to your advantageous energy, which is why cultivating inner tranquility not only helps but also benefits you, Maris. Draw in the person you want. Elias stressed that you have authority over your thoughts are not aware of external occurrences. And you'll discover strength in this quote serves as a reminder to prioritize oneself. In order to draw love, you must begin by developing sincere self-love from inside. Examine your innermost thoughts to identify your values, reveal your strengths and shortcomings, and determine what you can power over. What you are unable to must adapt in order to interact with others. Be honest with yourself and your expectations. Make an effort to become the greatest version of. You cannot make someone do anything against your will. The love of others transcends your own. You have clear control over what you can do. Intentions, give yourself the mental room you need to accept love and cultivate harmony. Don't worry, love may be there in your soul. Come as a surprise, have faith in the timing of the universe. Ultimately, always keep in mind that inner tranquility is not a location, but a voyage. Exercise patience, and you will find your life, if you are persistent, growing happier and more tranquil, getting the person you want in the past. Before we begin the following lesson, allow me to ask, have you ever had the feeling that you weren't suitable for someone? This is why you're not alone if you have. According to Stoic philosophy, we should always better ourselves to draw in the types of individuals we desire. And let's go on to the next chapter of our lives. Lesson to comprehend this improved figure 2. Concentrate on self-improvement with an emphasis on self-improvement is among the fundamental Stoic philosophical concepts when we strive for personal development. Not only do we make our eels better, but we also naturally draw in others around us, including people we want to get in touch with. Putting self-improvement first starts with a profound self-awareness. Have you ever wondered what you must? In order to improve, This calls for self-analysis and the bravery to Marcus. Own your shortcomings. In his book, Meditations, Aurelius writes, examine yourself. There is the fountain of excellence, and it will never corrupt if you will never go into self-reflection. We find our inner power, and the possibilities are endless when we improve ourselves to connect with the affection we will draw the individual we're looking for. Desire, but this does not imply adapting your identity to accommodate someone other people's expectations, but instead developing compassion and love and self-awareness. Additionally, self-improvement entails acquiring soft skills like speaking, listening, and empathy. When we are increasingly aware of the thoughts and feelings of other people that we can create and preserve. Enduring connections, easier communication with empathy and comprehension, not just makes people feel valued, but also produces a profound. Have you ever been drawn to a connection? Someone since they pay attention to you, sincerely and completely comprehending. In the end, self-improvement is more than just a journey that is both personal and a means of growth more alluring in the sight of others. When we consistently work to grow into our greatest selves, we radiate uplifting energy that others are unable to resist. Being lured to Marcus Aurelius stated, don't waste any more time debating what a decent man ought to be. By becoming as individuals every day, we will draw in the individuals we desire in our lives. If you share this viewpoint, please feel free to favorite this video. Will serve as a major source of motivation for me. If not, comment 0 so that we can talk and figure out number 3 lives in the truth together. The current, a point in time in people's life journeys, frequently becomes swept away by concerns regarding worries about the future and the past. We frequently allow our thoughts to stray, regrets for the past or unjustified forecasts for the future. But if we take a time to stop and concentrate on the here, we will discover a straightforward but strong fact that only the moment actually lives and has significance in the present moment is more than simply a theory, but a skill that needs to be practiced when we give ourselves over to the present moment. Discover that we are connecting and opening up. Deeper understanding of those around us. You're conversing with somebody. Instead of letting your thoughts wander, you cherish drift to concerns or future plans. Focus all of your attention on the listen to the person in front of you, not simply using your heart as well as your ears. This being sincere and paying attention won't only aid in your improved comprehension of them, but establish a deep and powerful bond as well. Additionally, living in the present helps ease tension and tension when we are no longer troubled by the past. Feeling anxious about what is ahead, we discover that we are happier and more free. Epicus famously stated that there is only one path to happiness, which is to stop worrying about issues that are outside of the strength of our will. Once we comprehend that it is impossible to alter the past and that we acknowledge that we cannot predict the future. Appreciate the moment we are in. Able to truly enjoy life while studying, to completely experience each moment, demonstrates that there are new joys every day. In Prospects, Marcus Aurelius highlighted the value of being in the moment. Focus on the here and now. By doing this, you become more appealing. Since you don't have an obsession with anything, you gain confidence despite being powerless, serene and always prepared to handle whatever challenge. You produce an extraordinarily your own magnetic energy. Number 4, speak with compassion in communication. Starts by hearing Marcus Aurelius in his work Meditations are suggested whenever you're going to criticize someone. Consider the following query. What my fault most closely mirrors the I'm going to critique this quotation. Informs us that rather than passing judgment in placing blame, we ought to examine ourselves. Flaws you should spend some time. Recognize and sympathize with other people. Listening with empathy makes you not only using your ears to hear, but also with your heart forming a profound relationship that other people will value. Throughout the communication process, consider the other person's perspective. This aids in your comprehension of their battles, feelings, and aspirations when you communicate with compassion. Draw in those who share your values, those who will encourage and value. If you want to be genuinely compassionate, you must engage in extensive self-reflection to recognize that we are all the same. Everyone has fears and strengths. As the things we enjoy slow down, a little to comprehend the cause of actions that someone may be responding to out of an ingrained concern that even they are unaware of, instead of as a result of. You also highlighted that we suffer, Seneca, more frequently in the mind than in. This phrase serves as a reminder of reality. Occasionally, a little compassion and understanding can assist others in overcoming the hypothetical concerns that they have. Ask, have you ever tried listening to yourself? Giving someone your whole attention, and what were the outcomes when kindness you genuinely care about and respect, you'll discover relationships with others become closer. People are frequently drawn to people who give them a sense of being heard and comprehended. Speaking with being kind not only makes you more appealing to the type of companions you want, but also creates durable, robust relationships. It establishes a setting with genuine respect and understanding. Love is given priority when you talk from the heart, and you'll discover that people are drawn to you by nature. Sincerity and warmth are the power of using empathy in communication. Stoic philosophy holds that this ability also directs our hearts toward the next instruction regarding each person's integrity. Individual number 5 upholds personal honesty in Stoic thought. Keeping one's integrity is not only the cornerstone of a worthwhile existence, but also the secret of actually drawing in and retaining the one you've always wanted. Among the most well-known Stoic thinkers once stated, if something is wrong, don't do it. Do not say something if it is untrue. Quotation serves as a reminder that integrity entails always expressing and doing what is correct. Regardless of the situations in which you uphold your integrity, you develop into a person with values. Not influenced by fleeting temptations or outside forces, assume that you are attempting to draw in someone you really want to know what will make that individual feel attracted to you. It's not pretentious or full of flowery jargon. Behaviors, but sincerity and regularity in people are drawn to your lifestyle because of people they can rely on. And this confidence can only be constructed when you live in accordance with your basic principles. Integrity transcends maintaining commitments, entails not doing anything that goes against your morals. Even when no one is looking, consider which ideals are non-negotiable. Important values cannot be broken. Are you willing to pursue your goals in life? Preserve your values in challenging circumstances? Do you possess the bravery to avoid temptations at all costs? They might be alluring, but ask yourself these. Asking inquiries will reveal that integrity not only provides mental tranquility, but also functions as a strong draw for others. When you follow your values, you radiate sincerity and dependability that gives others a sense of security and attracted to you. Keep in mind that genuine attraction doesn't originate from outward manifestations, but from genuineness and reliability in the we're halfway there with the way you live. Throughout our trip today, I want to thank you for your presence here has emanated an energy that aids in drawing the individual. Would you kindly like and share this video to teach your loved ones these lessons ones and friends so that we can work together to create a world that is peaceful and happy. Exercise number 6. Thanks if I state that a handsome individual feels thankful despite being confronted with how would dealing with life's obstacles make? Do you think it's irrational and difficult to accept? According to Stoic philosophy is what really makes it challenges and challenges of an attractive individual. Life's challenges are something none of us can avoid, wish to experience, but we must recognize that these negative experiences are beyond of our control, can only regulate how we respond to them. Rather than griping and distributing bad vibes to people around you, and why not attempt to alter your viewpoint, a little difficulties occur when you're not but sufficiently developed or strong to resolve an issue so they can become chances for you to gain fresh knowledge. Ask yourself how you can better yourself. Is it appealing to you when people persistently gripe about their issue without looking for, I think you already have solutions? Your Epicus, the philosopher, once stated that he is sage and does not mourn for the possessions that bring him joy. For those who possess this quotation, serves as a reminder of how important shifting our outlook on life. When you concentrate on the plus side, you exude positivity, energy, which not only lifts your spirits, but also spreads to people in your immediate vicinity. Being thankful not only makes you more appealing to other people, but also aids in maintaining mental stability, regardless of the circumstances, when you are thankful that you are less impacted by external elements and can readily concentrate on your basic principles, which results in a natural allure since individuals are frequently attracted to people who are self-assured and internally stability. Beginning with today's exercise, gratitude allows the negative energy to be released within you and embrace the good vibes to draw the individuals you want into your thank you for allowing us to comment on life. Recognize that you are prepare number 7 by being humble. You are attracted to those who consistently. Do you want to be friends with someone who boasts? A person who just discusses their own accomplishments? The Stoic philosophy counsels. To be humble is to possessing a realistic self-perception, neither exaggerating nor undervaluing oneself, which is a realistic and well-rounded approach to being humble when engaging with the world, is not only an ethical quality, but also a strong instrument for constructing and preserving connections, Marcus Aurelius made in his work. Meditations highlighted the value of humility, he wrote, "Accept without. Without effort, pride releases humility, enables us to acknowledge that everyone has their individual worth, and that nobody is the center of the cosmos. When we engage in humility, we become likable and approachable and reliable to people. This is particularly crucial when you wish to draw in a certain person. Since humility makes you seem sincere and trustworthy, so how can humility assist you in attracting the person you want? Initially, humility enables you to pay attention and better comprehend others rather than attempting to enforce your opinions in every way you can to pay attention to and honor other people's viewpoints, which results in an open and genuine dialogue setting where both sides experience a sense of respect and recognized. Additionally, humility is beneficial. You steer clear of pointless disputes in a relationship. Pride and haughtiness frequently cause arguments and misconceptions. But with practice, sincerity allows you to readily embrace both your errors as well as those of others who don't retaining. Knowing how to forgive grudges leads to a strong basis for long-lasting connections, for a partnership in which both parties are at ease and feel safe. Being humble is essential, communicates authenticity and truthfulness, enabling want others to perceive the sincerity and be drawn to it, which indicates that you are not attempting to fabricate or pretend picture of oneself. 8. Comprehend and use the Epictetus dichotomy of control. Presented the idea of the dichotomy. Out of control, where some items are inside our control, including our behavior and that of others, are distinct from the ideas and responses of others. By concentrating on our control, we lessen annoyance and anxiety that makes us more self-aware, confident when attempting to draw someone in, rather than being concerned about their responses that emphasize self-improvement. This boosts self-esteem and establishes a more authentic connection. By using this knowledge that enables us to live proactively and prudently, increasing our chances of attracting and preserving significant partnerships. That 9 value Stoicism encourages us to appreciate differences and acknowledge the distinctions that are present between people. According to Marcus Aurelius, learn to be disregarding what doesn't matter. By valuing differences, we create understanding and trust are essential for powerful connections rather than attempting to transform others to embrace their individuality. Aids in producing more lasting and natural relationships. That differences provide chances for development and investigation, enhancing and deepening connections. Enduring 10 searches. The quest for enlightenment is essential. As Marcus Aurelius stressed, to Stoicism, your level of satisfaction in life is dependent on the caliber of your ideas. We elevate by always pursuing enlightenment ourselves and inherently draw in others. They are attracted to our profundity and wisdom. Wisdom improves spiritual and emotional expansion that increases our capacity to form significant relationships when we prioritize our own development. Love becomes ingrained in our voyage as opposed to a stressful situation. The ultimate objective is to avoid manipulation or dominate others, but to foster a happy, free life in self-control.